In a world full of noise, there's a voice that stands out, a voice that resonates with truth and wisdom. I am that voice, a former nun, a seeker of divine truth. My life has been a journey of faith, filled with prayers and revelations, and marked by a near-death experience that forever altered my path. It led me to a profound understanding of prayer and a chilling revelation about the mark. Now let's delve into the depths of my story and the revelation that followed. My journey as a nun was a path of self-discovery, a spiritual quest that led to unexpected revelations. Life as a nun is a unique journey, a commitment that transcends the mundane. It is a life of dedication, devotion, and unyielding love for the divine. My days were filled with tasks that were simple, yet profoundly meaningful. From tending to the needs of my fellow sisters, to the quiet solitude of prayer, each duty was a testament to my commitment to God. Prayer, as I understood it then, was more than just a dialogue with God. It was a sacred bond, a conduit of spiritual energy that connected me to the divine. I found solace in the quiet whispers of prayer, in the intimate moments of divine communion. Each word, each plea, each thanksgiving was a thread that wove an intricate tapestry of my relationship with God. Yet in retrospect, I realized that my understanding of prayer was still in its infancy. I viewed it as a monologue, a one-sided conversation where I did all the talking. Little did I know that prayer was not merely a litany of requests or a ritualistic recitation of words. It was an exchange, a two-way communication that required as much listening as speaking. I was devoted, yes, but my devotion was akin to a child's, innocent and unrefined. I had yet to grasp the profound depth of what it meant to truly commune with God. I had yet to understand that prayer was not just about asking. It was about building a relationship with God, a relationship built on sincerity, humility, and reverence. But as with any journey, there were trials and tribulations. There were moments of doubt, moments of weakness. Yet each challenge served to strengthen my faith, to fortify my resolve. And with each passing day, my devotion to God grew stronger, my understanding of prayer deeper. And then a moment came that changed everything. In the blink of an eye, I found myself on the brink of death, and in that moment, I met the divine. It was not a moment of dread or fear, but rather a moment filled with an overwhelming sense of peace and tranquility. It felt as if I was enveloped in a soft, warm blanket of love and understanding. In this ethereal encounter, I was graced with the presence of Jesus. His countenance radiated with a love so profound it was as if every fibre of my being felt it. His eyes held within them the wisdom of the ages and a deep, serene understanding of life, death, and everything in between. He spoke to me, not in words, but in a language of pure thought and emotion. He conveyed to me the profound significance of genuine communication with God. I understood, in that moment, that prayer is not merely a ritual or a set of words. It is not just about asking. It's about building a relationship with God. It's about approaching Him with sincerity, humility, and reverence. He showed me the prayers of figures from the Bible, such as Moses and Hannah, and how their sincere communication with God led to transformative experiences. He emphasized that God desires authenticity over eloquence in our prayers. He values an open, honest heart over well-crafted words. And then, he revealed to me the truth about the mark. He showed me that it was not a physical mark, but a mark on our souls. It is the state of our hearts, our attitude towards God, and our approach to prayer that marks us as His own. He emphasized the importance of thanking God, which transforms the prayer experience. He stressed the importance of listening during prayer as well as speaking, allowing space for God's response and deeper understanding of His guidance. That experience, that revelation, changed my understanding of prayer forever. It taught me that prayer is a deep personal relationship built on sincerity, humility, and reverence. It's about approaching God with an understanding of His holiness and our dependence on Him. It's about expressing true thoughts and feelings, not just mechanical repetition and superficiality. Prayer, I discovered, was not a monologue, but a dialogue with the divine. This realization dawned upon me like a sunrise, illuminating the darkness with its radiant truth. Prayer is not a mere recitation of words or a ritual to be performed. It is a means to build a relationship, a conduit to connect with God on a deeply personal level. Imagine the prayers of Moses, a man who spoke to God as a friend, or of Hannah, who poured out her heart in raw, unfiltered emotion. These were not empty words, but sincere, heartfelt petitions. They understood that prayer was not about eloquence, but authenticity. God does not desire our well-crafted sentences or poetic verses. What he truly values is an open, honest heart, a heart that acknowledges his sovereignty, his holiness, a heart that recognizes our dependence on him. That's the heart of prayer. Yet prayer is not just about asking. It is about thanking, expressing gratitude for his countless blessings. It's about shifting our focus from our needs to his provisions, his goodness. This practice of gratitude transforms the prayer experience, infusing it with a sense of joy and contentment. But let's not forget, prayer is also about listening. True communication is a two-way street after all. In the stillness of prayer, we can hear God's soft whispers, his guidance, his reassurances. We make space for his response, allowing for a deeper understanding of his will. It's about approaching God with humility, with faith. It's about avoiding the pitfalls of mechanical repetition, of superficiality. Prayer is not a routine obligation, but a heartfelt expression of our innermost thoughts and feelings. And like any other relationship, this connection with God through prayer continues to grow. It deepens as we identify and correct our mistakes, like doubt or lack of repentance. It deepens as we strive for sincerity, for authenticity. This understanding brought along a new perspective on my relationship with God. It brought along a sense of peace, a sense of purpose, and it can do the same for you. There was more to the revelation, a chilling truth about the mark that left me in awe. This was no ordinary mark. It was not a mere symbol or a random design. It was a mark of profound spiritual significance, a sign that bore the weight of divine truth. It wasn't something I had anticipated, but its revelation was a defining moment in my understanding of God and my faith. The mark, as I came to understand, was a representation of our connection with God. It was a symbol of the deep, personal relationship that he desires to have with each of us. It resonated with the truth that our communication with God is not merely a ritual or a set of words, but a sincere dialogue, a heartfelt exchange. This revelation was deeply humbling. It underscored the importance of sincerity, humility, and reverence in our relationship with God. It reminded me that our prayers are not about eloquent words or grand gestures, but about the authenticity of our hearts. It was a stark reminder that God values an open, honest heart over well-crafted words. The mark also served as a reminder of the transformative power of prayer. It was a testament to how authentic communication with God can lead to profound personal transformations. It echoed the prayers of Moses, Hannah, and Jesus, who, through their sincere and humble communication with God, experienced life-changing revelations. This revelation about the mark was a turning point in my journey of faith. It challenged me to rethink my approach to prayer, to strive for sincerity instead of eloquence, to seek a personal connection with God rather than a ritualistic performance. It prompted me to listen as much as I speak in prayer, to create space for God's response, and to seek his guidance with a humble and open heart. The mark was a chilling revelation, but it was also a beacon of hope. It was a sign that God desires an intimate relationship with us, that he values our sincerity and humility, and that he is ready to transform us through our sincere and humble communication with him. This truth has been a beacon of light in my journey with God. The path of faith is a journey of constant learning and growth. As we have journeyed together today, we have explored the true essence of prayer, not as a mere ritual or set of words, but as a profound relationship with the divine. A relationship built on sincerity, humility, and reverence. We've delved deep into the heart of prayer, where eloquence gives way to authenticity, where the facade of well-crafted words crumbles before the power of an open, honest heart. We've studied the prayers of figures like Moses and Hannah, gleaning wisdom from their heartfelt conversations with God. We've uncovered the chilling revelation of the mark, a stark reminder that our actions and choices in this world hold profound implications for the next. We've learned that prayer is not merely about speaking, but also about listening, about creating space for God's response, a space filled with His guidance and wisdom. And in all this, we've discovered the transformative power of gratitude in prayer, a shift of focus from needs to acknowledging God's past provisions, a shift that brings us closer to the divine. This journey of faith continues with each step marked by prayer, each step bringing us closer to God. Through our mistakes, our doubts, our moments of unrepentance, we learn, we grow, we deepen our relationship with Him. In every whisper of prayer, in every mark of faith, we find our connection with the divine, and that connection, that's what truly matters.